What's happening, everybody? We're live. Welcome. We got a new week loading. And we're going to look at the charts, see what's going on right now. And maybe there's some setups. I don't really see anything at the moment to enter right now. There was a good sell entry. There was a good sell entry not long ago, actually, on gold. Looks like gold's going to possibly sell off. Might not be taking any trades on this session just because it's the start of the week. I don't always take trades at the beginning of the week. I like to get on the charts, tone things out, get into the flow, gain some rhythm, and just kind of see what's going on. But yeah, pretty tired at the moment. I got a coffee here. I literally just ordered this coffee. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. New week. Last week was a great week. We had some amazing results last week from a lot of people. Last week, one of my students cleared 15,000 in profits. 15,000 euros, that is. It was a great week for this person. They made $15,000 last week. And crazy, 8 days ago, they had a 20K week. So this person made $20,000 2 weeks ago. And they made $15,000 last week. You can do the math there. You can do the math. They made 20,000 one week. They made 15,000 another week. A lot of people don't even make that in a year. $20,000. Like a lot of people don't even make $20,000 in a year. This person had a $20,000 week and a $15,000 week. There were some good results last week, so make sure you guys are tapped in this week. We're just starting things out. It's Monday, so we got the whole week ahead, right? Our week's not going to get made in one session. Just keep showing up all week because last week we had a great week. Some people were able to do some great things with these sessions and on their own. You can see this person turned $3,000 into $14,444. That's a good flip right there. This person, $315, and almost $3,000 there. Good profit there. That's almost 10x the account. So there was amazing results last week. This person flipped $1,000 to $7,656 on one trade. Looks like they were buying gold. They did that on one trade, literally $1,000 flipped to over $7,000. One trade setup. Some pretty good flips last week, as you can see. Like $315 to almost $3,000, $1,000 to over $7,000, $3,000 to $14,400. These are all inner circle students, by the way. All these people I'm showing you right now are inner circle students. This person passed it a funded challenge in less than 2 hours. And they said something easy. They said, staying funded is hard because of how many rules every single prop firm has. Not you funded. You funded, you don't have any, you can keep your account. You don't even have to trade the account and your account's still there. Like, that's the thing about most prop firms. That's what I've been talking about. Like what this person said. That's why I use you funded. Because I don't got to worry about so many rules. I don't got to worry about consistency rules, trade rules, daily drawdown rules, nothing. I don't got to worry about any of that stuff that every single prop firm enables. But yeah, some good profits last week. Some pretty crazy results. This person made $8,000. Like, we had, like, look at these numbers for a second, guys. Like, this is one of my students who made $8,000 last week. $8,300. Like, look at these numbers for a second. Like, where else are you seeing numbers like this every week? Whether I send a signal or not, even if I don't send signals, people getting results because the knowledge. Like, I didn't even send one signal last week. I was just doing live trading. Most of these results aren't even from me. I didn't send a signal last week. This is people trading on their own, taking the knowledge. Like $8,300 in a week. Like this. I actually haven't updated this. She actually sent me like an update too. Like, where are you seeing these types of numbers? Literally, like, this person made $20,000 2 weeks ago, $15,000 last week. Like, name another place you're seeing these types of numbers. $3,000 flipped to $14,444. $315 flipped to almost $3K. $1,000 flipped to over $7,000. Like, the results I've been able to produce over the year for people have been insane. $8,300 with just my knowledge, not even signals, just my knowledge, experience, psychology, confidence. $300 flipped to $4,000. Like, where are you seeing these results this often? Like, this isn't just happening once a month or a couple times here and there. Like, this is happening often for lots of people. It's not just, a one knock. I'm not just showing one person like, oh, look at this, what this one person did. One person did. No, like, the amount of people I've been able to show doing this type of stuff. Crazy. This person made $2,000 last week. So yeah, there's lots of knowledge. Like, the point I'm getting to, guys, is there's lots of knowledge here on these streams. If you're inside the inner circle in all the videos I've made, there is lots and lots of knowledge. I think let me see this. I think she sent me, look at it. Oh yeah, look. That's the newest update. $300 to $2,000. $300 to almost $5,000. Look at the profit. And a withdraw. Pretty insane, pretty insane, pretty insane. I think she did that in like 2 weeks. Maybe 2-3 weeks. Pretty insane. Gold's looking like it's going to drop. Not in any trades. You could have caught a quick little sneaky sell. Like, if you're on the charts, you could have caught a sell over here. If you're on the charts, you could have caught a quick little sneaky sell here. And now it's just dropping. Probably just gonna let it drop for a bit. Do its thing. Let it hold off for a bit, chill. It's Monday. So, I mean, market opened today, that went up. That would have been a good setup to catch around 4,025. You can see the 4,025 level. There's been some pretty crazy results. Some people have DM'd me some. I haven't shared them all. Like, I don't know if you guys saw what I was doing in I usually post results in Telegram, but I don't want to get all spammy. Giorgio flipped $100 to $500 last week. Look at this. One trade. This guy, one trade, did a flip. Boom. Over 500, I think. $100. Withdrew $400. $434 profit. Again. That's, again, another flip. Yeah, you could have caught a sell. So if you've been on the charts, like, this would have been a good trade to take here. 4,025, which is a quarter level. This would have been a nice trade to take if you're on the charts at all. I say that because I took it. I made $2,600 right before this session. I was like half asleep. Had a long day today. I was with some friends earlier. We watched the game. Fucking stupid game. I don't even know why I watched it. Ate freaking pizza, chicken wings, and oh man, ate gross food, honestly. I feel like pizza and chicken wings. I don't know. I don't eat. Wasn't even good. Pizza, man. Oh yeah. I feel like shouldn't have ate those freaking pizza and chicken wings. I tell you, that would have been a good sell to take. That's kind of like the only thing. Like gold, I'd rather let it drop. Not looking for any buys right now. I don't think there's buys. If you're looking for buys, I would just let it drop down more. Because there would have been a good sell here. Yeah, 4,025. If anybody was on the charts. Some of you guys should have been able to catch a sell there. 4,025. Or at least around there. Some of you guys should have been able to. If you're like OGs here, if you spend enough time. The 4 hour is like flipping bearish. You can see here on gold, the 4 hour is dropping right now. I think the 4 hour could drop more from the looks of it. I wouldn't be buying yet. Maybe see where the market is New York session. Because there's no setup right now. I don't like buys right now or anything. Like, dollar's pushing up at the moment. There's no setup right now. If anything, we just kind of drag down some more. The sell setup would have been up here. There's no buy setup. So you got to, like, just because, you know, the setup you would have wanted to be in would have been sells. But there is no buy setup at the moment. I would just wait, maybe stay patient as we go into this first bit of the week. Because, yeah, if I was in a trade, it would have been, you know, I took a small position. I put like 2 lots and was able to catch a sell here before this stream like a couple hours ago. When I woke up, I was like half asleep. Yeah, like that would have been where you would have wanted to take a sell. So it's like, if anything, this could keep dropping. The 4 hour doesn't look the cleanest right now to me. Like, it doesn't really look too clean at the moment. I mean, the market just opened, so it's like you don't have that much price action. And this 4 hour candle's dropping, and if this candle closes bearish, I think the next candle could go down. You know, from the looks of things here. If this candle, yeah, like I said, if this candle closes bearish, the next candlestick will probably go down. Oh, my chest is sore. My chest is like... Yeah, this 4 hour looking like it wants to drop more. And if it closes bearish, I see the next 4 hour going down. Let's see, like, oh yeah, look at silver. Silver just had, look at this candle on silver. So it's like, I like to look at silver sometimes as a comparison when I'm looking at gold. Like, yeah, like this looks more bearish to me. Like it could drop more. Yeah, look at this candlestick here on CFD's silver. That's looking bearish, like it could drop more. Even though the daily's in like a spot where it's like, okay, it looks like it might flip into a buy. I would wait for a New York session. If you're looking for buys, maybe wait to see where things are at around New York market. If you're looking for those buys, because like right now, we have this level. We have a lot of support here. Around that 3,975, 4,000 area. The daily candle did that was Friday though. That, like, you know, you got some rejection there on the daily a bit. If it tries to break, that's the thing. Gold could potentially try to break here. Pull back. Retest. If we see like a stronger, if we see a stronger dollar, the dollar's much stronger this week, and gold keeps dropping, that could be something that ends up happening. This level it's touched a few times. It could have been used. Like, maybe there's one more attempt to see if it holds, but I would wait for New York session. I would try to wait for New York session if you're looking for buys. Give the market some time. Let more candlesticks move. Let more structure form, because it is Monday. I would say give the market some time. Let some more structure form. Let some more candles form. Buys, I would think maybe if, well, let's see where the market is New York session, if it's around this area. Because we could end up trying to break and like retest this area. If you're looking for buys, like I would wait. Just wait for New York, see where we're at in New York session. Let more candles form, let more structure form. If anything, it would have been sells so far, like the trade to catch so far coming into the market would have been sells. Again, like I said, at 4,025. So what do I think about buys at 4,000? I mean, you could attempt it. There's an area there. I would maybe for scalping, like I wouldn't, it depends on how you're looking for a buy. If you're saying, okay, I want to put a buy, put my stop loss and target up here, that's not really a high probability trade. I mean, if you're just buying and like what I do on these sessions, if you notice, if you watch me live trade on these sessions, if you've ever seen me live trading on these sessions, you've seen me take a trade and say, okay, I'm going to see if this level reacts in the next hour. If it doesn't really react, well, I'll close my trade. So if you're just sitting here like, okay, let me buy at 4,000 because, I want it's a whole number. Let me see if it goes up hundreds of pips or thousands of pips, wherever. There's not really that risk to reward setup right now. I would, if you're trying to buy off of it, then maybe watch the market in a timely manner. If you've ever seen me live trading on these sessions, like I said, I've done it plenty of times in the last 2-3 weeks where I've taken a trade live in front of you guys. And I've said, okay, guys, I'm going to hold this trade for an hour or two. I'm going to see how the level reacts. I'm going to see how the candlesticks react. It's either going to react in the next hour or two. If it doesn't, I'm going to close my trade. Now, I haven't had to close any of my trades because every single trade I've taken live has reacted except for one. So we every single trade I've taken on these streams has reacted good. So, I mean, depends on how you're viewing that level. If you're sitting here like, okay, I got to take a buy and I'm going to hold it, might not be the highest probability. Maybe it's a higher probability to just be like, okay, if I'm taking the buy, let me see if it gives me a reaction in the next hour or two. If it doesn't, close the trade. You got to play on your trade. So, I don't know. Someone asked about buys at 4,000. Maybe. Just depends on what you're viewing on the market. It might react. It might not. You got to watch price action. You got to take the reaction for what it is and see if the level reacts. If the level, either the level is going to react or it's not. So maybe there's a buy there for like scalping. But I say maybe because, again, I don't know if it's going to react off of that level. I'm not seeing a setup right now. So if I was to buy off of 4,000, I would want to watch it in a timely manner. I wouldn't, wherever I have my stop loss, I wouldn't hold my trade until a stop loss. I would say, okay, let's see if this reacts in maybe in 30 minutes, or let me see if this reacts in the next hour or two. So you could go about it maybe like that. If you're looking for buys around 4,000, like you do have, you do have a low. Again, if you've been on the live streams with me, I've said that every trade I've taken live with you guys where I've seen a setup, I've said, okay, let's see if this reacts in the next hour or two. Or you guys have heard me say, guys, I'm going to hold this trade for 2 hours, right? And remember, it's just Monday right now, so your week's not going to get made tonight, right? So, I mean, you can be patient and see what the markets do. I'm not really seeing any setups right now that I want to jump into. We can wait a bit, see if something pops up. Maybe there's an opportunity to take live. But like I said, that 4 hour on gold, that candle looks pretty bearish at the moment. If this candle closes bearish, I think the next candle could potentially drop more from how it looks. Silver too. Silver looks like it wants to drop more. Looks kind of bearish there. So there could be potential more downside coming for the metals. again, each price level, it's like 4,025. If you sold at 4,025, let me see if this reacts in a couple of hours or in a timely manner. You know, it's either going to react or it doesn't. Same thing with $4,000. So you could, you know, someone asked about buys at 4K, you could watch it. That's, you know, it's either going to react or not. I wouldn't sit there and be like, okay, I got to buy and, you know, let me put my stop loss here and hold it till my stop loss. I would just maybe make it a 1 hour trade or a 2 hour trade and see if it reacts in that time. If it does, then you might be able to hold the trade longer, right? Again, everything I'm saying right now, I've showed live though. I'm not just saying stuff. I'm not just saying theories right now. I've showed it what I'm talking about live on these sessions. So it's like, if I was to take a buy off of 4,000, let me see if it reacts in the next hour. If it does, then I could hold the trade longer if it does react, right? If it doesn't react, then maybe better to close the trade off a little early, take a smaller loss, maybe a small win, maybe a break even, right? Not a full risk, right? That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you 100% of the time what to do, guys, right? I'm teaching you guys how to become self-sufficient traders. I'm not going to, 100% of the time, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, how to do it all the time. I'm going to show you guys how I do things, how I operate, give you trades, give you analysis, give you signals. But 100% of the time, you know, you guys got to make decisions too, as well. So that one's up to you. Like, I would say that's up to you. I mean, if you like 4,000 buys, go for it, right? See how the market reacts. Manage your position accordingly. Manage your trade. Manage your risk. Don't risk too much. Then don't risk too much money on the trade, right? Manage your position, right? Watch your position, manage it, right? I've shown this stuff live. Again, I'm not just talking out my ass right now. If you've been on every session, exactly what I'm talking about right now, I've shown you live on all these streams. So some of you guys should understand the context of what I'm saying right now. Maybe you get buys there. Maybe you get buys, maybe you don't. I just jumped on the charts for the first time, so it's like I'm warming up to the market. Like I said, 4 hour could still drop. Not really. Maybe there's a scalp off of 4K. If it hits 4K, watch. If it hits 4K, I'll take a little scalp, but that's probably it. Maybe I'll try to scalp it. Again, I'll react to what price does. If price shows me something that allows me to trigger, I'll trigger, right? I'm not trying to always predict things. So maybe you could watch it, right? Maybe. I don't go to every setup and be like, oh, this is 100% sure trade. No, I'm either going to take the trade or I'm not. It's going to win or going to lose every trade. It doesn't matter if it's an A+ setup. You could have an A+ setup in front of you and it could still lose. So maybe for me, like I said when I jumped on or moments ago, the 4 hour looks like potentially bearish. If you're looking for buys, you could wait for New York session, right? If you're looking for those buys. Sells, like I said, would have been at 4,025. There's not a sell setup right now. Not really anything I want to jump into at the moment. So just chilling. Like if there was a really obvious setup in front of me right now, then I would be already in it. You know, if there was something that's like, yo, I want to enter this, or yo, I see this. That's why we come on the charts every day, guys. That's why we come on the charts every day, to see what there is. If you've been on any of these sessions, there's been times where it's like, yo, guys, there's a trade right now. We got to jump. Like some of these sessions, there's been setups like that, right? So some days are going to be different than others. If there was an obvious trade right now, there was something super obvious that I was like, yo, I really like this, then I would see that. If there was something that's like, yo, guys, I really like this, I want to take this trade, or, you know, not right now. So you could, like, that's the thing. You can jump on the charts and try to see something, or give yourself a reason to click buy or a reason to click sell. But it's just easier to have a clean slate, right? Where you're going to be more consistent long term is if you just have a clean slate and you say, okay, do I really see anything right now? Because it doesn't take long to see anything. You don't have to do so much analysis to be like, I got to trade. Like if there was an obvious trade right now, if there was a very obvious trade to take right now, I would take it. There isn't though. So I don't have to sit here and look for reasons to take a trade. Right? Because if there was a very obvious trade, like, oh, this, like a sell or buy, whatever it is, I would take it. Right? But there isn't. So it doesn't take that long to actually be able to see an obvious trade. If there's a good setup, an obvious trade, it doesn't really take that long to actually see it. It could take longer for you to find some random reason to enter a trade, right? Like, oh, because you want to be in the market, because you want to be in a trade. So for me, I don't have that reason right now to take a trade, to be like, okay, guys, I like this. 4K, maybe we get a bounce there, but it hasn't hit 4K, so. If there was, like, and I don't like this price action at the moment. So it wouldn't take long for me to be like, yo, guys, we got to trade. Let's enter right now. Or, you know, we could wait an hour. We could wait 2 hours and we still might not have a trade. Or we could wait an hour or two and we might have a trade. But if there's a very obvious reason to enter something, it wouldn't take that long to actually identify it. I don't know, maybe the 4K level gets hit. It's having like a 30-minute candle around there. It didn't hit 4K though, so I'm not gonna take any trade unless I have something at a good price with my strategy. Right now, I don't have that, personally. So you could give yourself every reason to take a trade, but again, obvious trades, like when they're there, they're there. When it's like, okay, we got this. I'm chilling for now. I'll watch the charts for a little bit, see if there's any opportunity to take on this session. Might not be from the looks of it right now, but you just gotta wait. When's it time to put break even for me? Depends. Depends. Well, they will inject I mean, yeah, whatever. 5.1 billion today. I mean, I don't really pay attention to news so much like that. Last time someone said they were going to inject money and the market was going to pump up and it dumped. I mean, like the last time someone said, yo, they're going to inject a bunch of money today into the market. They're always injecting. Like, that's just happening ever so often. I'm not going to make a decision based off of them injecting money into the market. I don't care. I want to focus on my setup. So if you think them injecting money into the market is going to make the market go up, that's your opinion. You could be wrong. That's not a trade setup. Last time someone said they're going to inject money into the market, they thought the market was going to explode. The market completely tanked. Some of you guys, the last time, I remember the last time the chat was talking about the Fed's going to inject X amount of money into the market. Everything's going to explode today. Everything crashed. So focus on the setup, focus on your technicals, because them injecting money into the market isn't your setup. If that's your setup, then you're more of a fundamentalist trader. But them injecting money into the market, like, that doesn't really matter. Like, for me, like, they do that. That happens every so often, right? So the Fed's going to inject X amount. It happens a lot. The Fed injects money all the time into the markets. If you think that's going to make the markets explode, you could be right, but that's where your opinion's going to lie with, okay, this is going to make the market explode or it's going to make the market crash. Either or could happen. Focus on a setup, right? If you think it's going to make the market explode, look for buy setups then, right? If you think it's going to make the market crash, look for sell setups. Last time someone was in the chat, literally last time the Fed was injecting money a couple weeks ago, or some weeks ago, I think it was in June, coming to July, I forget, it was recently, it wasn't that long ago. People were talking, I saw people talking about it in Discord, I saw people talking about it on here in the chat, and I didn't think anything of it. And everyone was wrong about what they thought the market was going to do on that. Everyone was saying in the chat, they're injecting this amount of money today, it's going to make the market go, everything's going to explode. And I was like, it's too many I don't focus on too many outside things like that. If you're looking at too many headlines, too many articles, I don't focus on too many outside objects like that. Personally, I never really I like to focus on my technicals, my strategy, rejection candlesticks, hold numbers, look for my entry points. Them injecting money in the market, it could do nothing. It might make the markets go up, it might make the markets go down. It doesn't really give you an edge. For me, that's at least my opinion. That's at least my opinion. Maybe the 30-minute close is bullish. There was a little doji there. If it hit 4K, I probably would have taken a buy, but you have this area right here that could hold. You know, you're getting like a bounce in this area, see? Just above $4,000. So I mean, yeah, like someone asked about $4,000 buys, like you could possibly hold here, get a bounce, but I would make it like a timely trade. Like I wouldn't hold it forever. Or if you have a stop loss, it's like you don't need, if you're getting around 4K, even if you can get an entry around 4K, I wouldn't, I would make it like a trade that's like, okay, I'm going to see if this reacts in the next hour or see if this reacts in the beginning of London. The Fed, yeah, like I don't pay attention, like, because it's not really anything in my control of like why I'm taking a trade. I've never taken a trade based on, the Fed's injecting money today. I said, oh, the Fed's injecting money, I gotta take a trade because of that, right? Now, personally, I've never looked at the market like that. Let's watch this 30-minute. Maybe it closes bullish. Gold could break the low. Like we have a lot of support. Remember all this support on gold here. That 4 hour is just kind of hanging there. Sketchy 4 hour. If that closes bearish, I think next one drops. And you got a lot of support here. That's touched. You got a good amount of touches here, right? So it's like kind of a sketchy level that could break if we try to get to it again. It's like a level can only hold so many times. Bitcoin, like as in what, like short term or like, oh, Bitcoin looks, oof. Look at Bitcoin's 4 hour. Damn, this thing just dropped. Bitcoin's been pretty sideways, which is good. I don't know if you're asking like Bitcoin long term or Bitcoin short term. Bitcoin looks like it's getting ready to drop. Depends, like, yeah, them injecting money, that depends on your bias. Like maybe if you think, okay, maybe the markets crash, if you match that with a certain bias, maybe you're saying, okay, I think this is going to make the markets crash. And then, you could have a bias around that. I've never really done that personally. There could be a bounce. I'm not like that. Like if I was to take a trade, that's probably like the only thing I'm seeing. But Maybe get a bounce around the 4K level. Scalping, like I would treat it more like a scalping setup if I was to take a buy there. Might be better to just chill though. It's that 4 hour on gold. This level could break. It's touched a good amount of times. The more times you touch a level, the weaker it becomes. So it's touched it 4 times, like well, more than 4 times. It looks like that area. More times you touch, yeah, more times you touch a level, the weaker it can get. So it's like this level has touched enough for a breakout to happen. You have touched this level enough for a potential breakout to occur. Yeah, you touch a level like 4 times like that, 5 times like that. It looks strong, but in essence, it can become weaker. So that could be a breakout level this week, potentially. If we're going to see a lower gold underneath $4,000, that level could be a key one to watch for breakout, retest, continuation down. Just because it's touched it a significant amount of times now. That's one thing I'm thinking kind of coming into this week with that level. I do want to see if 4K touches, but maybe for just a scalp, it doesn't look like it wants to get quite there. Dollar. Let's see what the dollar looks like on the daily. I drew this area last week. Yeah, even when I look at silver's candles, like if I look at silver right now, see how silver's chart looks? See this candlestick right now in silver dropping down. Pretty bearish at the moment. XAG. You know, it's not like a candle I want to buy against, right? Or this too. Like I'm like, you know, see this is CFDs on silver. This is XAG, which is silver. Again, silver, they got a little bit of a difference on some of the candles. That's not really a candle I'd like to buy on. You know how that looks? It's, you know, this price action. That's why I said like it. So I said when I got on, it could be better to just wait, let some more candles happen, let some more structure build up. Just because how these charts are looking like so far, just I wouldn't like those look kind of like they're gonna drop more to me. Let's see, maybe we get closer to 4K, but like there could be a bounce at 4K. You might just get a bounce, guys, if you're looking for buys. But I wouldn't even do like heavy risk or anything. Maybe there's a bounce off of it. Some ugly price action we have though to start the week. I mean, it's the start of the week. You can't expect the most from the markets. Like a lot of like good setups get made Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So like Mondays are usually a gray day. Like you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Mondays can kind of be like a gray day. You don't even have to trade Mondays. You could just get on the charts, mark some levels, keep an eye on things. Gotta be a gray day where it's like, okay, it's better to let some candlesticks build up. As a trader, you could trade Tuesday to Thursday. You don't have to trade Fridays and Mondays. You could trade Tuesday to like when you actually execute, take positions. Tuesday to Friday, even Wednesday, Thursday, Friday can provide a lot of movement. We have this bearish, like when you look at structure, like overall bearish structure here going down. You can see we overall have like a bearish structure happening. So like this could dump. Could potentially dump, and then it's like, oh, you're at a lower low. And then it would bounce if it dumps. Like if this were to drop if this drops, it would make a lower low, and then it would bounce from there, and then potentially continue, break, retest. That's what I'm seeing potentially. There's no, I wouldn't enter sells on this candle though, because it's dropped it's dropped already enough where it's like, okay, if it closes bearish, then it's like the next candle could drop. Yeah, like look at silver. I wouldn't buy, like that's, that would be a sketchy buy, buying on, so look at silver. Even though I usually like buying like when things have dropped for some time. Like gold's been dropping for 1, 2, 3, almost 4 hours now. I'll watch it, maybe 4K, like scalping, but it's trying to come close. What's the dollar doing? Dollar on the daily. Interesting. Yeah, didn't want to hit 4K there. I was hoping we went to 4K, but nope. No, it doesn't want to hit 4K. Like, I'm not chasing price because I like to get numbers using the whole. I like to get entries using the whole numbers. $30-minute. You could like I said, you could catch probably a quick scalp around the 4K level. Like I was hoping we would hit 4K there, hit 4,002. I'm saying you could probably get like a bounce, like a quick scalp, manage that position, see, okay, if I'm in that position, let's see how the next 30 minutes reacts. Let's see how the next hour reacts. And from there, you can choose to hold it longer than a scalp, right? It's like, okay, if it reacts in it, if I get in a trade, and again, I've shown this on live sessions where I gotten in a trade, and I've said, okay, guys, I'm going to see if this reacts in the next 30 minutes. If it does, then I'm going to hold it longer. I say you could probably get like a quick scalp around this 4K area for a bounce up. Almost hit 4K there. It's at 4,005. Like I'll take like a quick scalp, like probably take like a, let me see how this chart looks. I lost $1,000 on Friday because I didn't have a stop loss. Like I'm gonna take a scalp, but I'm gonna enter like a small position just in case it goes to like 4,002, 4,001. And this will be a scalping trade. Watch, I'll show you what I mean by a quick scalp. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by like a little quick scalp. Nothing crazy. See if this bounces, see if this reacts. I would like it to go lower actually than where it's at right now. You could possibly get a bounce here. Like I'll show you what I mean by literally a quick scalp. And if it reacts in the next 30 minutes, like if it reacts in the next hour, like stronger, then it's like, okay, I could hold it longer than a scalp, potentially. Like let's say I wanted to target up here. It's not going to hit up there in 30 minutes. Unless like something happens in the world. Or Trump says something. Unless Trump says something. or something happens in the world, it wouldn't do that it wouldn't jump up there in 30 minutes to an hour. But I could see how this reacts in the next 30 minutes to an hour and then say, okay, if this is what I was trying to target, first let's see how this hour goes that I'm in the trade. If the first hour goes well, then it's like, okay, then I could try to hold it to a longer target. If this goes down to like 402, 401, I'm going to add more to it. Fire Hotel. Let me see this food menu. Where's the food menu? Yo, this menu is fire. Where's the food menu? Let's see what's on this menu. Got carpaccio. I'm gonna get a carpaccio. Carpaccio, marinated mushrooms, cracked pepper, arugula, Parmesan cheese, Angus loin. That soup was fire. They got pumpkin soup. Baby beef. Oof, ribeye. Skirt steak, Angus special. This is a fire menu. I ain't gonna lie. Gourmet burger, certified Angus chicken. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's phone. Does it work? Okay. What do I get? Little bounce. 4K. I wish 4K held, but I wish it hit 4K. The reason I went small is because I'm anticipating it actually to come a bit lower, so I can add to the position. Might be a quick scalp. Honestly, it might just be a quick little pip and dip tonight. Might just be a quick scalp tonight, folks. I need some food though. I need to go to bed and I need food. I got skirt steak, yo. Damn, this is a fire menu. Caesar salad, chicken, brioche croutons. Anchovy. Well, also anchovy dressing. Like they probably got. It's probably really anchovy up in here. I get a soup. I'm gonna call them and be like, do you guys have chicken tenders? Damn, man, I wish it went down a bit more. Cheesecake. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it could just be a quick scalp tonight, honestly. I mean, you got to judge it by candle too. Like I just said, like if this 30-minute close is bullish, then I could say, okay, next 30 minutes should go up. Or if the hourly has 51 minutes. So I could obviously think further out like that. If I'm thinking, longer. Each candle you think, like if I'm thinking the hourly, it's like, okay, that has 51 minutes left. I would want this to close bullish so the next hour could go up. But it's, I could judge it from the 30-minute first and say, okay, if this 30-minute closes bullish, then the next 30-minute could possibly go up. This could literally just be a scalping trade going into London. Like, not looking for like a huge swing here. Just depends. Like I said, if this 30-minute closes bullish, next one goes up, it's like, okay, I can make decisions while I'm in that trade and say, okay, I could hold this longer because I got a good reaction. It's like if you sold at $4,025, if you sold here at like $4,025, you could have said the same thing. It's like, okay, boom, you got a reaction. Now it's like I can hold. Let me hold for the next hourly. What time is it? Beef tenderloin, shiitake mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, truffle essence. Dude, you can order anything. That's great. This is a great hotel. And we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Could just be a light trade. So major news. I wasn't golfing. Break even depends. Like I said, if I put something at break even, depends on how the market reacts. Cause I don't like gold's pretty volatile, so don't like going break even too early. But yeah, this is more like a scalp. Like honestly, like this, I wouldn't send this as a signal. Like this is just something I would take as like a scalp. Like this is not a trade signal really much. Like I wouldn't send this as a signal. Like this is just something I would take for the moment, see how it reacts. Scalping, maybe it gives 20, 30 pips. Not much. Like we have the whole week ahead. Like probably gonna get off early tonight because it's like look at the price action and see where the market is in New York. Because like this 4 hour price actions, yeah. Yeah. You have just here you just have literally a scalping opportunity that if the 30-minute reacts, that's it. This isn't gonna fly up. This isn't like an A plus setup. This is just like a scalping entry. So if this 30-minute doesn't react, like if this 30-minute doesn't react, I'll close the trade early and then like take a small loss and that's it. Certain trades I send as signals. It just depends on how the market makes me feel or what the setup is too. Sometimes it's intuition. But no, I wouldn't treat this like a huge setup, like you have to risk everything on it or full port. Some of you guys like to full port every trade I take. So it's like my risk, like stop loss. Well, I don't have a stop loss because it's like my risk is in a timely manner. It's like 1% of my like if I could put my stop loss here at the low, it's not gonna hit that stop loss in the next 30 minutes to an hour, right? So my risk is just in this time that we're taking the trade. Like I could put my stop loss there and say I'm gonna hold this until my stop loss, or I could just judge it based on like the price action in the next 30 minutes to an hour. So yeah, I could put the stop loss here at the low, right? Like the last low underneath it. I don't have to hold it till then, honestly. I'd rather see if this reacts in the next hour. Understanding, okay, if it doesn't, it's going to be a small loss, not $723 or $1,000. Might be a couple $100. So let's see. I'll probably hold, like I said, like usually most trades, if you guys have been on streams, I've taken trades like this before. I'll see how this reacts in the next hour to two. Probably hold it for an hour or two. And yeah, we got some time here though. Like sometime, except for that one trade, we took a sell and then Donald Trump tweeted, and that was crazy. I don't know if any of you guys remember. Oof, this trade. Where was that? We took a trade once. Oh yeah, here we took a sell. We took a sell on this stream. Here. Donald Trump said something, and this thing dropped like crazy. That was a day people made so much money. Now that trade, when we entered, the stop loss was like an easy place to identify. So this was the entry. The stop loss was above the candle. We took a sell there. Stop loss went above the candle. It was like, okay, if we're going to put a stop loss, like if we're going to have an invalidation, a place that says, okay, I won't take this trade anymore. It was there. Because this could come down a bit more. This could come down to 4K and it could still react. So it's like you wouldn't want to have your stop loss too tight right now. You would want it out of 4K. Because it could come to like 402, 401, 4,000, around 4,000 and still react. And we'll see. It might be a little pip and dip. We took a sell here and we were in it. We were in it. Next thing you know, this thing's dropping and then ends up dropping like crazy. People made so much money that day. Like someone bought new tires. Someone paid their lawyer fees. I didn't ask for. I don't want to know what the lawyer fees were about, but someone literally paid their lawyer fees with that trade. Someone paid their mortgage off with that trade. Someone bought brand new tires for their car with that trade. Someone took their girlfriend shopping with that trade. Good for you. I was like, okay. Yeah, I've done that shit. I feel you. And yeah, someone paid their lawyer fees with that trade. I don't want to know what the lawyer fees were about. Like that's their own thing. That's their situation. That trade helped pay someone's lawyer fees though. I was like, okay. Lawyer fees. Yeah, so gold, we might react or not. Like I have a stop loss below here. Probably not gonna hold it until that stop loss though. It's just like any other trade we've taken on these sessions. Yeah, someone bought brand new car tires with that trade. That was a crazy trade. So you're gonna hold gold for like an hour and see where we get in the next hour. Well, I don't know what Bitcoin just did. It's looking kind of sketchy here. I don't have the monthly here. It's weird. See, either gold's gonna react or not, but other setups you could look at for gold, like you could wait for New York session to see where price is at. You can see 39.75 has literally been holding all week for the last couple of weeks actually. If you break that level this week, watch for something like this potentially. Could be something to wait for. That could happen later on in the week though. See, if gold doesn't react, if 30-minute doesn't react in the next like 30 minutes to an hour, I'll probably just close the trade early. Smaller loss. We got some time. Just entered it not long ago. Yeah, Bitcoin's falling. What's gold doing? Yeah, Bitcoin's pretty much, there it is. I was like, where's the 200-day? Bitcoin's pretty much like flirting with the 200-day moving average for some weeks now. That's good because it's been actually stalling around it. By now, usually it would have like broken historically, like every time. Like last time we were at the 200-day moving average, we broke it. Bitcoin actually hasn't touched the 200-day moving average since over here back in October 2023. So last time we're at the 200-day moving average was over here. Bitcoin slowly entering the accumulation phase, like over here. Like Bitcoin's going to undergo this phase, which still could be more bearish. You can see, what did this drop? 30%. 30%. Maximum pain would be another 30% underneath. I actually think that's too much. 44, 40s. That's like bigger than that though. We've either bounced off of it or accumulated underneath it. We've either bounced off the 200-day moving average or accumulated around it. Bounced off of it, accumulated. So it's always been a strong signal. But right now, looks like it's doing what it did 4 years ago. So what? August, September, October. So next couple months, like if you look at this was June 2022, July, August will probably be bearish then. See, August 2022, August will probably drop down. September, that was the FTX collapse. So the same timeline, June, July, August. August might be bearish then. We might see a bearish August, which could bring us back to like the 50s, well, 59, 58, or retest the low. If you look here, it broke. So here we broke underneath the 200-day moving average. Here we broke underneath the 200-day moving average. We came back, retested it, and then we went down. Came back, retesting it. A little bit above it right now, kind of above it at the moment. Could potentially go for one more shot down, like it did last time. That one more shot down here, which should be this is still would be accumulation, slow growth. Gold not really bouncing right now. 30-minute needs to close up in 8 minutes. Might get a bounce. Let's see. There goes gold. A little bounce. I told you if it goes like, remember I said if it goes like 402, 401, 4,000. I was hoping 4,000. I'm looking on my phone too. If the 30-minute closes bullish, it should go up. So pretty much doing what it did last time here. It looks the same. If you go to blog insights on the website, where is it? Here. We've had bear market. So in 2004, I forgot to put 2014, but in 2014, there was a bear market. 2018, a bear market. 2022, a bear market. Now we're in 2026. So next summer, we're going to be fucking up, all right? Next summer, we up. Next summer will look different. A year from now, will look completely different. But 2014, 2018, 2020, 2022. Now 2026. Now the tops are usually a little bit before the year of the bear market. Like 2026 has been bear, but the top started in 2025. Like the top was, like October. 2026, we've been bear. Last time the top was November. 2022 was bear. It was November 2021. Gold's going up a bit. A little pip and dip. We're in the P. We're in the fucking P, all right? November 2021 was the top. This time it was October, which this time was way crazier. Because if anybody remembers what happened in October, it was really bad. And then even since then, there's been so many liquidations, like huge, like just liquidations, things that have escalated even more, and just, oh man, the amount of money that we've seen liquidated since then has been far more than ever has. So yeah, 2021 was the top, but the bear market was all 2022. All 2022 was bearish. Just like this time, the bear market, the top was 2025, but all 2026 is bearish. So right before 2023, right before 2023, you had accumulation. So right before 2027, we're going to get accumulation. Honestly, how many days left? Really, until the bottom? I'll tell you how many days are left until the bottom. So let's see here. We don't have... So just 365. We're honestly getting close. We're getting closer. We're almost there, like in a few months, which is crazy. Because this bear market has felt long because of the expectations of the last one. Ethereum did not perform how everyone expected it to perform at all. Now people are saying Ethereum's dead. I don't know. I beg to differ. You have a lot of locked value in Ethereum, a lot going on with staking. Gold, what's this 30-minute doing? I'm looking at gold on my phone, don't worry. We were just in the profit a little bit. It's fluctuating. Just went up nicely there. Like, might be a little pip and dip. If you guys get some good profit potential, like some of you guys could have got in lower entries too. This thing just spiked up to 4,008. Pretty nice there. If the 30-minute closes bullish, next 30 minutes should go up. So there's like, how much time? 365 days. Let's see here. Let's put this here. There we go. We're literally like right here right now. We're right like here. Yeah. I'm gonna go a little bit more here. I mean, now everyone's saying the bottom's going to be October, so like the market might not. Maybe the bottom. I think the bottom might maybe come a little bit earlier than that because now everyone's saying it's October, 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 or it's going to happen after October. Maybe a little later. Yeah, maybe a little later. The same thing happened here. The same thing happened in, these bear markets that we've had. There was 2014 bear market, 2018, 2020, 2022, now 2026. So if this thing actually is mathematically like this, like the crazy what it'll do in like 10 years, 20 years. Come on, gold. Little bugger. Gave us a little profit there. Potential. 30-minute. Like I said, it's like I knew we were going to get a bounce at least. That's what I mean. Like scalping is pretty easy with gold if you just, it really respects areas really quickly. If you're always going in the chart looking for swing, 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 it's just like set and forget. Put your stop loss, walk away. Because like scalps like this just react pretty quick. It's pretty easy to tell where it's going to react, like a quick bounce at times. But yeah, that's Bitcoin there. Time is getting closer and closer. After August, September, that's just kind of the timeline you got to worry about. Historically, August and September are usually bearish. Yeah, so then, and then that means Bitcoin's gonna go up for like 1,000 days after. That's the crazy part. It's kind of like hard. Like every time it's found a bottom, it's gone up for 1,064 days. Like literally 1,064 days to the top. Pretty crazy. A bit over 1,000 days. 1,064, 1,050 days. Which is pretty insane. I mean, they'll go to like 140, 150. So if you could buy one Bitcoin between now and 50K, you sell that one Bitcoin at 140, 150, and then you wait for the next bear market, and you could potentially buy like maybe close to 2 Bitcoins that next. I mean, it'd go to like higher prices if Donald Trump. Oh, there you go. I told you guys. Pip and dip, yo. Look at. Damn, this thing's fluctuating so much. Why doesn't it just stay like strong, yo? Annoying. Yo, y'all should be in the P. Y'all could have got better entries than me too. I was adding to mine. I walked so you guys could run, basically. Yo, why you gotta be doing that? Ugly price action right now. We got the bounce. I did say we could get a bounce around 4K. I literally said if it goes to 4,001, 4,002, da 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 da. Ay. I'm up like 50 pips. Some of you guys should be up like 60 or 70 pips if you got in. We were just up. Oof, this thing was just up a couple more there. Every time I talk, see when I start talking about crypto, it's like the trade goes. Yo, hopefully you guys got in. You could scalp it. Like I said, guys, like this is when you have to like I know everybody wants hundreds and hundreds of pips. You have to look at the 1 hour and say, okay, dollar just dropped. So there you go. That's a good reason to be like, oh, I could hold this longer. If you're looking at the dollar's price action right now, you're like, okay, this is a trade I could actually hold longer. Because look at this candle on the dollar. Gold hasn't really reflected that so much. If this keeps up, if this maintains itself, we just see the dollar just dropped in the last 30 minutes, hour. But look at gold. Maybe still in a place where it could bounce more. But this is when you have to look at the hourly and be like, okay, the hour has 27 minutes left on it. How much is this hour going to move in 27 minutes? Realistically, it's not going to go all the way up here, right? You have to look at it candle by candle and say, okay, if this hourly closes bullish, I could hold it for the next hour. Same thing I just said about the 30-minute. I said, okay, if the 30-minute closes bullish, the next 30 minutes should go up, right? If the hour closes bullish, the next hour should go up. We're in the P, yo. We're in the P. I'm up 60 pips. Some of you guys should be up more, yo. W's in chat. Hopefully you guys caught that trade. I said I wasn't going to take a trade when I got on, but what do you know? I lied. I was just jocking you. I was coming into the week calm. I heard someone say, well, 20K Bitcoin, like the people that are saying 20K Bitcoin probably don't have 1 Bitcoin. That's the thing. So like when the narrative gets like that, oh yeah, there you go. GG. I'm going to order some soup. I'm hungry. I'm ordering some soup. This menu's fire right here. This menu right here. This fire menu. I'm ordering some soup. Yo, you guys should be in the P. Hopefully you guys got in that trade. Type in the chat if you guys got in that trade. Gold's in profit. There you go. 80 pips. GG London session. Another winning stream. Back to back. This is our 4th stream in a row. We won. We lost the one before that, and then we won 5 in a row. We're like 10-1 now. We're literally 10-1. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go, kids. There you go. I woke up for this. Friggin' felt like shit today. Today was a day. I felt rough today. I don't know. I had a coffee. Thank God they had coffee. They had 24/7 room service. I needed that. Whew. Yo, who caught that trade? Come on. Type in chat if you guys caught that trade, yo. If you're in that trade, come on. Post it in Discord, yo. Oh, that's this is one of my students last week that literally turned $300. Or actually, I think she did it in 2 weeks. $300. Look at the flip. If she's on this session, she's probably up right now. If she's on the session, she might be working though. She works around these times, if I'm not mistaken. She might be working, but she's experienced enough. She didn't even come on the sessions last week, and she did this. Oh, ole, 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 ole. All right, guys, I'm going to close this trade, pip and dip, like I said, going with the plan. You can hold it. This is what, so someone asked about break even. This is when I would go break even. You know, I should have showed you what I meant, but I did say I was just going to scalp it on this session. I said it's a scalping session for me because I wanted to end it off early. I got to eat some food, man. I am hungry. I want to make some videos. I got some videos I got to make. Probably going to be up till like 5 in the morning making video. Oh. I don't know what noise that was. That was a weird noise. Oh, it just did the dollar. You know, the dollar dumped. It just gave us that. See, now this hour just exploded. So it's like, okay, so I'll explain some things. So remember I said if the 30-minute closes bullish, the next 30 minutes should go up. That's why I love gold. You can literally trade candles with it. Wow, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful trade. That was fucking better than Argentina today, all right? That was better than anything Argentina did today. So, look at, you know. Oh, shit. I got it. Wait. Oh. Just made $1,000 here. There we go. Meh, meh. Holy, Instagram just suspended my IG. Oh my God, bro. I'm done. My Instagram account just got suspended. Great. Holy smokes, man. What is wrong with this, bro? Bruh. Well, I gotta get off, folks. I got something to deal with here. I hope you guys caught that trade. Jeez Louise with molded cheese, bro. I'm done. Hope you guys caught that trade. Bro, Meta hates me. Instagram hates me. Bro. Fucking hell. What a way to just, yeah, great. Freaking great. I'm feeding people money, man. I'm teaching people how to make money. Meta. I'm literally putting people on game, yo. Literally, like, holy smokes. Anyone know someone at Meta or what? If anyone know someone at Meta? Instagram, Meta, like, holy shit balls. I should be famous by now on this app. They fucking hate me. I'm not even doing. I don't even do any. Oh wow, what a great trade! This trade was better than freaking Argentina. Let's just say, Argentina, man, they played like freaking like a turtle today. They didn't move. By the time they started moving, the game was over. You know, holy smokes! That's all we got. There we go. Hopefully you guys caught that trade. Who caught that trade? Come on, y'all awake? Who got the trade? Who got the trade? Type in the chat if you guys caught that trade. Type in the chat if you caught that trade. GG Buffon. All right. We're in the P. 1, 2, 3. If you caught the trade, throw it up in Discord, yo. If you caught that trade, throw it up in Discord, all right? Throw it up in the D. Obviously, this guy caught the trade. Duh. This guy catches every freaking trade. This guy's made 4,800 today, I guess. This guy comes on every single stream. I want to know the thing about this guy is he made $15,000 last week. He comes on every single stream. He made $15,000 last week, $20,000 the week before, 2 weeks ago. Do the math right there. $35,000 in 2 weeks. Most people don't even make that in a year. Literally. And then this person flipped $3,000 to $14,400. This person flipped $315. Look at this. I had 2 students with similar results. That's pretty crazy. Yo, gold is still flipping. Ole, ole. Yo, if you caught that gold trade, throw it up in Discord for me. That shit fires me up. Yo, Instagram hates me. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm happy I caught the trade, but Instagram just suspended my account. They really hate me. I want to cry. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. At least I can get some soup. Look at this. I had 2 students that had similar results. Check this out. This is pretty cool. This is how you know there's duplication happening here. It's all about duplication, guys. All right? Yo, Mondays, man. People don't tune in, man. See? Not like, watch. More people are going to come on tomorrow. And it always happens every week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, more people. Everyone always misses the first session of the week. And what do you know? Sometimes, look at today's session. I get it. It's Sunday, Monday. Today was FIFA. Everyone in Europe's probably like got lit today or was watching soccer. I don't know. Hey, we had a good amount of people on, but I know we could have had more. 440 views. Yo, that was a solid trade. That was better than anything Argentina did today. That was like Spain right there. Freaking 1-0. Boom. Hopefully you guys caught that trade. That's why you just gotta take the reactions, man. Sometimes you just go with the flow. Some of you guys ask too many questions, all right? Just take the trade, all right? Someone was saying something about injecting into the markets today. They're injecting 5 billion. Maybe that's the 5 billion they injected. I don't know. I just focus on the price action, the candles. We had some supply and demand here, an area where we could bounce, right? This area. Right here. W's in the chat, yo. Come on, man. That's another winning stream, guys. Gold just... GG. Literally, GG. Crypto hacks. Damn, crypto hacks, man. What a name. They're rubbish. AI is doing, yeah, it's rubbish. Fucking rubbish, man. It's freaking rubbish. Yeah, no, my account's like restricted. Yeah, it's all AI. It's AI doing all that shit. Oh, I just got back. Never mind. I just got logged in. I just got it back. Oh, look at that. Oh, they suspended it. Oh, yeah. Can you guys see my Instagram? Are you guys able to see my Instagram? Can someone go to my Instagram and see if you can see it? It's freaking rubbish. I love that word, rubbish. Where are you from? Rubbish, mate. It's fucking, it's rubbish. Are you from the UK? Or like Australia? I don't know. Yo, if you got a someone that meta contact, hit me up on Discord or Instagram. Can you guys see my Instagram? So annoying. I'm not even doing it. Yo, there's people out here doing like shady. I'm not even like sharing broker. When do you see me like promote a broker? Here and there, I'll promote the prop firm I use. Like, I'm not even promoting like broker or anything, like doing any of that. They're just hating, yo. I should be at like 100,000 followers by now, but no. They're rubbish, bro. Rubbish. It's rubbish. Australia, I knew it. I was gonna say UK or Australia, yo, because you said rubbish. You said rubbish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. UK or Australia. GG, yo. We're in the P. We are in the P. Are you guys? Is anyone in gold still? But yeah, like I said, this is duplication at its finest. Look, $300. She made $4,991. This person, $315. Bam. Two people, similar results. How? Knowledge. Knowledge that is duplicatable. Damn, yo. I should have held, but hey, I know some of you guys are still holding. Let me know if you're still in that trade. Wow, I guess, yo, I was so wrong. I was like, it's not going to move up here in 30 minutes. And it did. It literally did. That was a crazy trade. Woo. That'll get you going on a Monday morning with your biscuits and toast, whatever, with your fish and chips, your tea and biscuits. What's an Australian breakfast? What do you eat for breakfast in Australia? You know how in the UK they got beans and mushrooms and they got mushrooms, beans, the beans, freaking the UK, the English breakfast. That's it, the English breakfast with the sausage, the tomato, the beans. I don't like those breakfast beans. I like South American beans. Those breakfast beans with like the tomato. No, it's not my vibe. There's soccer highlights on here. Belgium. This is Belgium. Oh. Yo, Belgium probably would have been better than Australia. Not Australia. Argentina in the freaking final. I think any team, Mexico, France, or England, would have been a better option for the finals. Should have been like Spain and England, yo. That would have been a better game, I think. Argentina didn't even play, yo. Couple weeks ago, Trump said tariffs on Spain. We don't want to have anything to do with Spain. On July 8th, I think Trump said what? Yeah, July 8th. Trump, Spain, tariffs. Trump if you go look at the news on July 8th, he said it's Trump to renews threat to cut off Spain and like all orders with them. Uno card just got reversed, yo. Spain wins the World Cup in America. Yo, he totally photobombed the thing. But yo, solid trade. You can get out if you want. Like, this would be... So someone asked, like, when would you go break even? A situation like this, more so. Because if you've noticed, the last few weeks I've gotten in situations like this more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, more than 4 times, more than 5 times, more than 6 times, more than 7 times, more than 8 times. Whew. At a point where like the trade's working, I'm probably going to wrap it up soon. Looking at the chat. Hopefully you guys caught gold. Like I said, drop it in Discord if you caught it. That shit fires me up. If you guys caught gold. All right. Drop it in Discord. Oh, damn. What's this? This guy got banned. Oh, sorry. Giorgio Zero. Oh, it happened again. Same person. Maybe what's... This emoji is from a server. It might be the emoji. Is using a certain emoji maybe? Oh, I got a bot on here that... I got a bot on this stuff. GG. GG. GG, Buffon. Y'all should be in the P, yo. Y'all should be in the P. Anyone who missed this session missed out. $952 right there. I like to spend a little time on the charts, you know. I like to spend a little time... Get a little comfortable. I don't like to just jump into a trade right away. I don't know how long it was. How long we've been on? We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. Um, well, I think it took like 30 minutes to take that trade. So I don't like to take a trade right away when I jump on. Sometimes there is a trade to take right away, but I like to get a little flow, a little rhythm, you know, feel price, watch price, see the candlesticks. Usually this is a trade I like to take where we've been dropping for a bit into like a supply and demand area. We almost hit 4K, which is like a psychological level. Hopefully you guys got that trade because that was crazy. Almost hit 4K, but I knew it didn't need to. That's why I was jumping in. I got out already. Solid move for like a 30-minute candle. That's why it's not about just trading at any times. Like, the only other trade I think you would have been able to catch tonight would have been sells up here. So the only other trade, which I saw some of my students actually caught it. See, I'm talking about something that my students caught. So I'm not just speaking out of hindsight saying, oh yeah, you could have caught this trade on your own. If you look at the chat, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see there's people who are talking about how they caught the sell. Let's see, where is it? For example, yes. See, I'm in a sneaky sell. Caught that entry, right? See right here, I got in at 25. Nice clear rejection. See, like I'm not just saying, oh yeah, you could have just caught this sell. You could have just caught this trade. No, there's students who actually caught this trade because we know, they know, we know, they know. 4,025 psychological level. That would have been the only other place to really catch a trade tonight. Would have been a sell up here, and then we just got the buy here. 30-minute rejected. Nice rejection candle. Ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's the coffee. Yeah. Need that. Need that. Lord knows. Ate too much food today. Oof. Feel like a walrus right now. Feel like a freaking walrus. At least my arms got like pumped though. Literally. Crazy. I think I put on like 5 pounds in the last day. Swear. The arms, oh man, the camera would freaking go out again. Why does it do this? I'm gonna blame Leo. My arms got pumped though one day. I think I gained like 5 pounds. I'm gonna blame Leo. He touched something, and ever since then, it's. Yo, if you guys caught, like I said, if you guys caught that trade, drop it in Discord. We're literally starting the week with results. It's Monday night. It's not even New York session. You know how many traders are LARPers? Name another trader who's already getting results like this. The week just started. Find another group who's getting results right now. Already. Like, let's look at all these 7-figure influencers out there. All these guys that are good network marketing guys, you know, online marketers that are the best traders in the world. Where they're sleeping right now. They're fucking in bed. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. All your influencers, all your, you know, trading gurus out there, they're probably all in bed. They're probably all in bed, you know, hugging their pillow right now. They're literally hugging their pillow. They might be sucking on their thumb. They might be dreaming about who knows what. They're just hugging the pillow, man. It's 4 o'clock. Well, yeah, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m., almost 3 a.m. here. It's like 4 a.m. Your favorite online guru is hugging his pillow right now. Scheming. All right? They're scheming. I told you guys, most Forex traders can take 1 to 2 trades a week. Oh, not over here. We have strategies and concepts that can help you find 1 to 2 trades a day, actually. Not that you have to take 1 to 2 trades a day, but with the knowledge and information and understanding of the markets we have, you're able to see 1 to 2 trades a day happen. Like I just said, like literally, there would have been a trade here. If I got on at midnight, if I got on at that time, we would have been able to catch sells. I just know because I can see it. Our strategies and techniques, you can literally see them every day. You can see reactions you missed. Like you could go to the charts and be like, oh, I could have took a trade there. It's freaking 4 in the morning. It's not even New York session, and we already got people printing money right now. This person just made $200. Oh, they were in trades before too. Damn. Like I said, if you caught trades, throw it in Discord. I would love to see. That shit fires me up. Throw your results in there. Yeah, I didn't like. I was passed out. That's why I didn't like. I just dropped the link tonight. That's why some people are probably like, "Is he even going live tonight?" I was tired today. I had some day beers. I'm done drinking day beers. That's for sure. Never again. Anytime I had day beers. Whoops. Damn, man. There you go. Where y'all at in the chat, yo? Y'all awake or what? That's it. That's the only session we're doing this week. We're 1-0, 100% win rate this week. We're done for the week. That's it. 100% win week. 100% win week. We're done. Only trade. We're done. That's it. We're not taking any more trades this week. We're 100% on the week. I'm just typing things now. Wish friggin' there's a friggin' penguin. Who caught gold? Who caught gold? Come on. Come on. I typed gold twice. That's how you know I'm freaking nocturnal right now. That was a good trade. But let's see what the 4 hour is doing. Holy, the 4 hour just completely flipped. Yeah, 4 hour just flipped completely. Damn. Daily candles flipping too. Oh man. Might just go up today then. That just started in London. Might have just started a trend. Everything just flipped. 1 hour. Yeah, that's a strong 1 hour. That was a good move. That's why I say it's about just coming around the right times. Late Tokyo, pre-London, great time to look at gold. Like late Tokyo hours. That's why for me, like, honestly, there's no point. I swear there's no point in even being awake, like, during these hours. For me, like, it's like, I like late Tokyo, pre-London, or like we got on the charts, London session. Well, I got on an hour and 40 minutes ago. So that's a bit before London session. I got on at like 2:30, well, 2:15, 2:30. So it's good to get on, like, it's good to get on a bit before London session, but you can find setups in late Tokyo. Tokyo session moves. So it's a timely trade. Like I said, remember what I said with the trade when I was, even before I was entering that trade, I was saying, just going to hold it for 30 minutes to an hour, right? It's timing things as well. You got to time things. Got freaking soccer highlights here. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. 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 Freaking Argentina. Freaking hell. Freaking brutal. Who got gold, yo? I hope you guys got gold. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn. Alright. See, some people were in gold before on their own, I see. Oh, there you go, 4,005. Oh, no, nice. This person made $252. This person made $1,000. This person made $200. I think that's the same person. Nope, different person. Enough for the day. Damn, yo. Oh, they caught some. Oh, okay, damn. Oh, damn, you were holding that then. Damn. You were holding that. How's a hold? Up, down. Yeah, that means, yeah, you were holding that. Good entries. 1K Monday. This person had, I think this person had like a good week. I seen last week. This name looks familiar. There you go. $2,000. This person made $2,000 last week. They're up $1,000 today. Should hit the withdraw button. You know, it's good to hit the withdraw button sometimes. I think some of you guys need to hit the withdraw button. I've seen some crazy flips in the last 2 weeks in this whole group. I realize not everyone can post. I got to figure out, because I put a bot on this so there's no more scammers. Like, look how many times it kicks someone out of the group. Oh, man. like, yeah, like, this thing will kick 10 accounts out, or 5 to 10 accounts out, like, every other day. Because I don't get it. I don't get how many, like, bro, the amount of scam. Like, look at this. And I made this. When did I make this? I made this on July 7th. So this thing, like, prevents scam. It might, like, some of you, it might, like, oh, that's verification. Like, it might block some messages, so I'm gonna fix that. I haven't put time into that, but I made this on July 7th, literally, because the amount of scammers that would come in this Discord every single day, like 4 to 5 a day. It was so annoying every single day. Like, I don't get it. Where do these people come from? What the hell do they do with their life? Like, where are they? Like, holy, there goes gold. Some of you guys might still be in it. I got out. Like I said, it was a quick scalp. Hopefully some of you guys are still in it, because that's like almost a 200 pip reaction right there. Depending on where you got in. Could have been like a 200 pip trade. This thing just moved $21. Hopefully some of you guys are still in it. Let me know in the chat. Are some of you guys still in gold? Hopefully. W stream though. W stream. Hopefully everybody jumped on. Late one, but oh, look at that. It moves. Hopefully everybody jumped on tonight. Didn't miss the stream. Hopefully so. If you're still in now, if you're still in, GG. I should have still held, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Should I order? I'm freaking hungry. Oof, my stomach just got hungry. Damn. Look at it go. Let's see my phone. We just Spained the market. That was Spain versus Argentina, that trade. We just 1-0'd it right there. 1-0. 1-0 right there. Oh, boys. GG. GG, guys. G fucking G. That was fucking great. Jeez. That was a crazy trade. That thing just exploded because dollar crap. We got the literally on the dollar. Down candle. Dollar gave us the move. If dollar daily drops, the dollar could drop on the daily. If you look at the daily, the dollar could drop. But that thing just went. London literally opened 3 a.m. 3 a.m. hit. I got on at like 2. I think I got on at like 2:15, 2:30, a little bit before London. I like to get on a little bit before, and then boom. That was a crazy trade, guys. GG. GG. I'm going to wrap it up. That was a banger. That was literally a banger. Ole, ole, ole. We just freaking Spain versus yeah, that was a banger. Wow. GG. That was a good way to start the week. Hopefully you guys made money there. Everybody should have made money. W stream. W stream. Everyone should have made money. This person made $1,000. This person made $252. This person made $200. This person's up $72 on a $72 on that account. That's pretty big gains right there on the account. This person, light trade, $5, a little pip and dip. Oh, they made $10. Nice, nice, nice. This person, nice entry. That was a crazy trade. That was good. Well, guys, this person made $952. I just made $1,200. This person made $12. Nice entries there. Keep burping. Hopefully you guys caught that trade. Whew, that was a bang. That was a dinger. That was a dinger. We just had to wait a little bit. I literally entered on this candle. When did I get in? I think I got in at like 2:30. I bought on this candle right here. I bought on the red one because it started flipping and then went down a bit. I did even say if it goes down to like 4,002, 4,003, that was a dinger, all right. Some of you guys are still in it. I mean, if you're still in it, this is when it could be a break-even trade. I think it's worth closing if you're still in it. Like, the market just gave you a 250 pip movement pretty much, like over 200 pips, you know, depending on where you got in. You know, if you got in at the bottom or if you got in at here, even like a 200 pip move. So that was a good move to catch for the time. Literally, we spent not even that long. Like, we spent like an hour to not even like 30 minutes, and we found that entry. That's trading. That's trading. That's trading, guys. You gotta spend a little bit of time. You know, you gotta spend a little bit of time. That was a crazy trade, though. I'm gonna wrap it up, though. GG. GG Buffon. We're in the P. Didn't hold the cells. Oh, see, another person caught cells up there. I told you guys you could have caught cells. Like I said, some of my students literally took cells on their own up here. There was cells. There was more than one trade to maybe catch on gold today. But, yo, I really hope you guys caught that trade. I really hope you guys caught that trade. There's a lot of people sleeping right now. I can tell the views. We had a good amount of people tune in. I think we had like 500 people tune in. 535 people came on this stream. And, yeah. Damn. Freaking soccer highlights. Just all day. That's all there is. FIFA's over. We just 1-0'd the market right there. In the something minute. I don't know. But, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. Everybody should have made money this stream. If you're on this stream, you should have made money. That was GG. Come to Italy. It's fresh, eh? You should come to Italy. Oh, the food. Yo, the food here good, yo. The food here is good. Oh, yeah, but the food in Italy, yeah, you're right. Everything's, yeah. The tomatoes, man. Those tomatoes. I'm telling you, those tomatoes. Italy. I have a lot of students from Italy, like people inside the inner circle that are members of the inner circle community. Then we have a lot of people in the community from Italy. I'll go there one day. And when I do, I'll let everyone know when I'm going in advance because that would be cool. I know I could throw a get together there or like an event. I would say an event / like a get together in Italy, literally, or a meetup. Haven't been to Italy in a while. Bacon and egg. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Bacon and egg. What's that about? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in contact too with Meta. Like, I'm in contact with them every day. Like they email, like it's like they emailed me literally last night asking which one of my account was affected. Like they email me all the time. Like I've been in contact with them since January. When oil dumps, gold pumps. True. When gold pumps, yeah, vice versa. Oil's dumping right now. Yeah, vice versa. When oil pumps, gold dumps. When oil dumps, gold pumps. What's dollar doing? I honestly think gold's gonna keep going up. Might have another buy setting up in a bit. If I stay on for an hour, if I would have to stay on for another hour. Yeah, like I've been on for 2 hours now. That was a crazy buy though. Honestly, there might be another buy setting up. I would have to stay on for probably another hour to two though to catch it. What time is it? 4 in the morning. Another hour, 5 a.m. There is probably another buy setting up. I think the dollar daily candle is going to drop bearish from the looks of it. There might be another buy setup for gold. Would I take it here? We just broke up, shifted up. It could hold this low on the 5 minute. It's not my favorite buy. Like this wouldn't be my favorite, like, because this pushed up. It's like, I like taking buys low. I like taking buys when prices like dropped, it dropped. We got in buys right here. Now it's expanded. It could try to hold 4,015. Yeah, like there's a low here. When you're looking at the 5 minute now, it's like, okay, it could hold this area and try to continue. If it's going to continue going up, it could hold this structure here in the 5 minute. Like when it comes to the way I trade, like, this went up. There was a sell up here. I don't want to sell too much after prices move down. Just like, okay, this dropped. I'd rather take buys after a significant drop. This expanded up. You could hold here on the 5 minute and you could potentially get more upside. But we had entries down at, I started buying at 4,005, 4,003. I was buying in here. Got out after we had a significant movement. That was a solid trade. Yeah, it could still continue up. It looks like it's going to try to continue grinding to the upside. I don't think we're bearish. Even though when I got on, I remember when I got on, I was saying, the candle looks sketchy, but that's why you got to spend a little bit of time. You can't just jump on the charts and be like, okay, I got to take a trade. You're not going to find good trades like that. If you jump on the charts and you're like, I got to find a trade right now, you're not going to find good trades. I had to spend 30, 40 minutes until I was like, all right, we got an entry here, and we had a good entry. I could have entered the minute I got on, literally, but I waited no, when I got on, like, price was over here. When I got on, price was over here. I waited for it to drop, got a better entry. So I had to wait a bit, right? It's probably going to keep grinding up. Gold looks like it's going to keep trying to grind up now. Dollar, if you look at the daily on the dollar. So let me actually take this line off here. It's kind of in the way. Remove some of this. So that zone, if you look at dollar on the daily, this daily could push down. It looks like a break and retest on the daily here. That comes in. Gold would push up then. Yeah, oil dumped. I gotta start watching oil more. Oil sell. Oil's dropping. Gold mini pump. That was a good trade though. Yeah, to me it looks like it's gonna keep grinding up. Like you have this 5 minute area here, like that's holding. Like I said, this 5 minute area could hold. It's probably gonna keep grinding up now. But yeah, we can't get that entry back now. Like I could have took another entry there. I should not just gonna click buy here. It looks like it's gonna keep grinding up though. And I knew that pullback was gonna hold. This 5 minute zone here. Anyway, That was a solid trade, yo. I'm gonna wrap it up for the morning, guys. Hopefully you guys caught buys. I see some people posting in Discord. If you caught it, throw it up in the Discord. That was a W stream. Another W stream. Another W stream. All right. Hopefully you guys are in the P. I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it for me. I think I'm gonna jump on New York session, see where the market's at. Gonna eat, sleep a little bit. Crazy schedule right now. I'm trying to operate, so we stream now and we stream New York. Like, eventually I'm going to be streaming London and New York every day. And when we do that, it'll be fun times. Trust me. Once I'm streaming London and New York every day, trust me, that'll be some fun times. It's just operating the sleep schedule because I was awake today from 11 a.m. or like 12 p.m. till 6 p.m. I passed out at like 6 p.m. today. Woke up a few hours ago before London. So it's just operating the sleep schedule. When I'm awake too much in the day, it's hard to be awake for New York session. Once when I'm live London and New York every day, that'll be some fun times. We'll trust me, that'll be some crazy times. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna keep grinding up. You might get a break. Let's see. You might get a break and retest this area. Looks like we're getting that stronger gold. Oops. Could maybe try to break and retest that. Like, it could try to expand up. Retest here now. Well, it looks like it's going to keep grinding up because the dollar. Look at the dollar daily. It's flipping bearish, and it has like this break and retest. That happens, gold will fly up. And the daily here's created a bottom wick on gold. If you look at the daily, damn, if I was still in that trade, I'd be up $3,000. I made $1,200 on that trade. I'd be up $3,000 if I was still in that. That daily wick right there is being formed, so it is showing some strong signal for gold already to start the day, which is opposite of what the dollar is doing right now. Dollar has a daily bearish candle here. That could potentially drop. You're getting like bullish candles on the daily here for gold. And, bro, I think we just bought the wick. We literally, wait, did we buy that wick? Oh, no, never mind. That was a good setup, though. That was easy setup, really. We were trading inside of this area. Caught the buys in this candle. You can see like the supply and demand right there. Boom. That's why these times matter for gold. Like, these hours, they do matter for gold. And markets, like there's other things probably moving. Euro USD moved. Look at Euro USD moved. Other markets are moving too, but you know, I'm like, let's see, GBP USD. Look what GBP USD did. GBP USD shot up. But gold, we like that move more. I'm out though, guys. Like I said, if you caught the trade, look at Mimi. Bro, she's flipped down. Her account, what? Watch this. I'm gonna show you guys something right now. If I'm not mistaken, she went from $21 to $311. That talk about risk to reward right there. Over 10x. Now I see 166 to 339. Maybe she withdrew, or maybe the account went back down. But yo, I'm out. That was a solid session. I'm gonna wrap it up now. We might get a break and retest of this level. I could have took another trade. I could have literally took a quick buy right here, but that's not. Is that a good, like, is it a bad entry for the moment? No, if you're just trying to go with momentum, but the entry we had down here is way better. If it breaks above, you could watch it for a retest. That was a solid trade though, guys. Good start to the week. Like I said, if you caught the trade, drop it in Discord. You can already see we're making people money starting the week out already. Like I said, yo, who else who else is up at 4 in the morning, yo? That's why I said, like, you can't compare other stuff that's out there. This isn't all the other stuff out there where it's just course videos. This I'm out here in the trenches with you guys. I'm in the trenches with you guys, showing you guys trades, how this works, the mindset. You'll learn more in these sessions than you will watching any course out there. Really. Like videos. Because the thing about videos, and you can watch YouTube videos all day. The thing about those YouTube videos or even courses, like even watching like videos from my course, like in the moment, there's things like I have videos in my course, my classroom, right? A lot of what is happening on these sessions is in the heat of the moment, right? It's in the heat of the moment. You'll learn a lot more on these sessions than you will watching videos because you're seeing things happen real time. The mindset, the thinking, the psychology. The thing about watching videos is you watch a video, you understand the concept, and then you go practice it on your own. And you don't know how to react. You don't know how to think. You might get emotional in the heat of the moment. So videos can't really teach you things that happen in the heat of the moment. That's what these sessions teach you. If you're here live and you're showing up, you're learning things in the heat of the moment. So you're able to take that psychology. You're able to see that psychology because it's happening to you too at the same moment. It's different. It's different. But yo, I hope you guys enjoyed that session. Hopefully everybody made money today. What's going on? Oh, my laptop. Yeah, I didn't realize. Oof. Buffering. You can get funded. Yeah, like I said, hit up You Funded. I did the call the other week. Guys, funding's available. We had a couple people who got funded. Funding's available. Book a call with the You Funded team. I don't know if you guys saw the video I did with Nicholas from You Funded. He was answering questions. So, like, anyone can get funded still. There's no rules, no restrictions. It's not like most funded where you have a lot of rules and limits. You just got to book a call, and I mean, they'll go from there. They'll help you out. Let me just click on this link. My connection's being slow right now because my laptop. I just realized my laptop's like low battery, like super low battery right now. Like super low. That's why everything's like slow at the moment. Let me close some of these tabs because this is. Anyone can get funded. That's the link. Book a call with them. Hop on a call. They'll go through everything with you. And yeah, it's up to you to make the decision if you want to get funded or not. Anyone can get funded. There's accounts that start at $45,000, $90,000. I just put the link in the chat. There's no rules, no restrictions. Like, payouts are once a month at the first of the beginning of the month. Like, I have a payout coming between August 1st and August 3rd. Like the first days of the month. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I'm going to wrap it up, though, officially now. I know I said that like 3 times. I always do that. If you hear me say I'm going to wrap it up, wait till I say it like the 5th time. Because usually I don't wrap it up. We've been on for 2 hours, though. Solid stream. My camera keeps doing that. I don't know why it does that all the time. Literally every single time now it does that on every stream. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. And yeah, gold looks like it's just going to keep grinding up. Bang that one out on a Monday, yo. Monday night, Monday morning. It's not even New York session, yo. And look it. It's not even New York session. We have people catching trades already. Let's see. Am I gonna be up for New York session? Let's see. If I oh yeah I got it then if I get up for New York session, then I have breakfast, then I pass out. That'd be a great day. Let's see. Oh yeah, gold's just exploding now. Holy Hannah. Yo, that was insane entry. I literally gave you guys this entry live. I took the entry live in front of you guys. You could have been, if you caught that trade, that would have been a huge trade. If you're still in it, you should be up good money if you're still in that trade. Hopefully some of you guys are still in. Is anybody still holding? Anybody still holding? Driving to Italy. Wish me luck. Good luck. You're driving? I've driven across Italy. You'll stay up with me? I got out of gold. I wish I was still in it. That would have been crazy because, yeah, I got out like when I made that pump. I said I was going to scalp it. I got out like in here. Missed out on some more pips, but it is what it is. At least some people, most of you guys held it longer than I did. This person's still holding it. Look at our entries. 4,006, 4,005. Anyone still holding gold? Hopefully some of you guys are. Damn. But yo, I'll let you guys know if I'm going to be on for New York. Maybe in like 4 hours. We'll see. We will see. We will see. London's easy because I'm a night owl. Like, I like nighttime. I don't like the daytime. I like nighttime. I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. I like working and doing work on my own time when everyone's asleep, when it's quiet, no one's around, it's just quiet, stationary. I basically like working when people are sleeping. I don't know. And London session's always been like one of my favorite sessions to trade. But yeah, I'm out. I'll see everybody next stream. Peace, peace, peace. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, or your night, whatever time it is. Peace, 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 peace. Drop your results if you caught that trade.